Games, and we're live.
We are.
And I'm working on getting back to the game. Boom. And we can hear each other.
Thank goodness. The most important part, seeing is I definitely cut out a lot.
I don't think you cut out a lot. I think it was just you always started lower at a lower decibel, and so getting it harder to hear than the rest of it.
At a lower decibel, are you sure?
Because of the noise gate filter.
Not how I describe it.
Can you maneuver up and down the... Okay, we're supposed to be getting like little...
Oh. I don't know. Not my area of forte. Also.
Oh, you go to single player and then it... We're supposed to be like, anytime she moves, it's supposed to be like... Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Oh, it's probably not making sounds because the sound bar is off. I assume. How about now? No. I don't know why there is no sound. Is there sound on the YouTube video? I should shoot. Shoot a portal. Fun. No sound at all? Maybe it's an OBS, you think?
Could be OBS.
Well. No sound at all. Oops.
Oh, nice job.
Well, I guess I need to adjust that, don't I? I have to adjust that now. Great. I'll do center.
Oh, wait. I think I see what... Go to transform.
Transform.
And then it's like halfway down. Or...
Cool.
That was, yeah.
Alright.
In the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time. I even reminded myself in my head. Because the fucking PlayStation controller does this.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Every time.
Oh!
Hey. Ah, stop it!
Okay.
I don't know where I am. Oh.
Ability to see rated for all. Yeah, portals are...
Still got work to do. At least you can't touch us.
I was riding my bike earlier with these shorts. It turns out it's very hot sitting in the sun.
Okay.
Simply the bike itself.
Don't move.
Black bike? Don't worry, I'll
Okay,
tell you.
alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody
Black on the
dangerous.
tank with like a red...
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless.
Dude, that's
Man.
the audio. Seems really quiet to me.
Listen.
Well, let's make them less quiet. Maybe... No, I would say keep the master volume high and turn the music volume a little down. Maybe not too far, but that should probably help with him.
Yeah, I'd say... Yeah, we had subtitles on.
Subtitles were on the whole time. I always turn subtitles on during...
Yeah,
I don't really like them during TV shows, during games. I still do them during...
Not gonna lie, full timing when you watch
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Nothing I can focus on.
They say that the
That's why I
old
do that.
caretaker of this place
But also, they need to be there
absolutely
because it's
crazy.
possible.
Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident, Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Oh, careful now.
He still seems quiet. Oh man. Played this before, right?
Got it. Illuminate. Any other.
Take me back to.
Try to jump across. Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere.
Ow.
Oh, that's scary.
That is a very scary.
Careful, careful.
That's my favorite.
Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you.
Huh. Oh. Said you were gonna like that. You did not.
That's because you went back and it was like, I need a light where you're at now.
The running start.
Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady.
Oh. Great.
Oh, nicely done.
Barely made that. Jesus.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I would say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A little bit insensitive. The smelly humans.
Why?
Okay, wait. Let me light this path for you.
Oh man. God. Come on, just noise.
Okay, we have to split up here for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side.
It annoys me like I didn't have the bike ready.
Yes.
Now is when it's this kind of bit. Listen. I don't know. Why would he want to move?
I'm gonna get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here. Oh, I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the way they look is great. And their folklore, wonderful, isn't it? Very colourful.
Oh hey, it's Peabody. Oh, never mind. It's a turn.
And
Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
Good luck. Where's that? What about up top?
I think.
No? I just know that you weren't up top. You could have gone further up. You miss a radio.
I've missed every radio so far.
Love this part.
I feel like the Emancipation field would immediately alert GLaDOS.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
You panicked long before I said it.
Stop it.
We do not approve of you riding the turret redemption line. We're different. Not for long enough. You missed all the boxes. What was that? You were like, boxes, I should avoid them.
That's all.
Boxes are lava.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Time to watch the match. Anyone got any bullets? Target acquired. Alright, stand back, everybody. Yeah! What's happening? So, what am I, supposed to do here? Well, I did my best. Target acquired. Well, can't win 'em all. Target acquired. Watch and learn, everyone. Watch and learn. What did I hit? Target acquired. Target acquired. Hit? Target acquired. Target acquired. Identify yourself or I will shoot. Hey, Swingy boys, give me some of your bullets. Stand down.
For some reason, that one reminds me of like Tosh.
Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye. Target acquired. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, it's more than that. Target acquired. Yeah, got it, didn't I? Yeah, clickety click click. Right on the money. Target
Sounds just like that.
Target acquired. Watch and learn, everybody. Watch and learn.
No, not Kronk. He sounds just like, Cusco.
Yeah, no bullets. Sorry.
Response.
I don't hear it.
I just imagine him going clickety clock.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, come on, guys.
Oh.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Watch, watch, watch.
Come on.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Hello.
Template.
Hello.
Give me another chance.
Another chance.
Template. Response. Template. Response. Template. Response. Template. Response.
Wait, wait.
Template. Response.
Oh, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Follow me. You're gonna love this.
Template. Response.
Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. Here, come and have a look out the window. Good. See that scanner out there, right? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right, I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical, you'll need to turn around while I do this.
Response.
Turn around! Done! Hacked. Okay, go on, just pull that turret out.
Response.
Ridiculous.
Response.
Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this turret line.
Template.
Have you got any ideas?
Who was that turret?
Any ideas? Any ideas? No? No, me neither.
Template. Template. Response.
Yeah, what?
I don't think I got that achievement. Scan the line.
Template. Response.
What? I didn't say anything.
Template. Response.
Yeah, I know.
Template. Response.
I'm not effective. Hey, oh
I'm not defective.
Template. Response.
no! Yeah. What? You can't fire me, I quit.
You can't fire me. But
Response.
Rude.
Template. Response.
Are you still thinking, or what's happening?
Response.
Wait, mate. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Template. Response.
I'm not effective. This isn't fair.
Tell you what, here's a plan. Let's just both continue contemplating in absolute silence.
Template. Response.
Oh, wait! Ah, no, I got it. No, I've got it.
Template. Response.
Who said that? Oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh, I just had one idea, which is that I could pretend to her that I've captured you and give you over and she'll kill you, but then I can go on living. So, what's your view on that?
Template. Response.
response.
There's no turret in it. Maybe the system stores a backup image?
Template. Response.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got an idea? Okay, well,
Template.
all right, just do your
Response.
idea and then come straight back.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Fantastic.
Template. Response.
I'm gonna make you rap.
No, wait.
Response. Template.
Sorry, what's going on over there?
Response.
You know, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
Template. Response.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. I can't say a thing. What just happened? Better open fire. Yeah.
Template.
Better open fire.
Response. Template. Response. Template. Response.
What do you have there? What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
I am Batman.
Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door. This door's actually pretty complicated. No! How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened? Like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind? Or like a hacker alert? I mean, fair enough, the important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future. Cough or something. Alright, fair enough. She can't use her turrets. So let's go and take care of the neurotoxin generator as well.
Like,
Like 45. Maybe like say something.
Yeah, I'm a bad man.
Same.
rapture.
Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it?
Electricity from a potato.
Oh, they're all different. That's cool.
Potato battery, not a lemon.
I like how these actually.
Baking soda volcano. Well, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals, they're just a lot dumber.
Anything is possible.
Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though.
That potato was the best potato.
Apparently, jeez. That potato ate the battery and lived off of it.
I definitely tried to make a potato battery and I was like, yeah. It did not work.
Probably did it first.
No, I did it for me.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you.
I plugged my clock into my potato. It did not work.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
I like that you didn't even turn to see what was the wrong way.
Yep.
Listen,
Thank you
I'm
for
just
wasting
saying,
my
you
time.
normally turn. What if it would have been something awesome, like a unicorn? Or a potato battery?
Another potato battery, yes. Probably would have been a potato.
There's something that I want to wait.
I have a good.
Well, thank you for that note. While they're
Ha!
waiting.
I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate.
Well, I bet we can push it.
There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, but real enough for them, I suppose.
Dustin, did you see this.
I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as I can tell.
Yeah, you showed that.
Mechanism must... Oh, now look at that. That's a big laser. Probably best to ignore it though. Just leave it be. We don't know where those panels it's cutting are going. Could be somewhere important. Although, it does give me an idea. What if we stand here and let the gentle hum of the laser transport us to a state of absolute relaxation? Might help us think of a way to open the door. It's not much of a plan, if I'm honest, but I'm afraid it's all we got at this point, barring a sudden barrage of speech from your direction. Improbable, at best. Alright, so, silent contemplation.
Improbable that you're going to say.
It is. Mysterious button. Sorry. Speak in the silence. Let the silence descend. Here it comes. 100% silence. From now. By the way, if you come up with any ideas, do flag them up. Don't feel you've got to stay quiet because I've said absolute silence. So if you come up with an idea, mention it. But otherwise, absolute silence. Starting now. Silence.
I like that he occasionally, like, for instance, because of, like, crushed.
Well, I feel
If you waited long enough, you would.
What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest after what I work on. Okay. Here we go. The hardest part of any hack is the figuring out how to start fires. That's always tricky. But like regulators begin. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Ha! The tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. We have to go. Hurry. Get down. This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all. So they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know. I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Way over time.
I mean, same.
This place is huge. And we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
I went down a water slide. I had like a bit back. I was like, what was that feeling? And I reached around and I brought my hand back and it was like covered in blood. And I was like, oh hey, that's dangerous.
That's why the line was so short. I don't know.
Definitely not sketchy.
This seems a terrible idea.
I'll find the completely convenient box. Let us emergency shut down and cake dispenser.
Wow, this feels so real, guys. Definitely not like it was set up for me.
Keep unlocked.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes one. London lady. Ah, the same.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out, pull me
Unless a
out.
stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out, leave me in, don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do
Leave
it.
me in.
Don't press that button. You don't know, not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, all right, with which to press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Okay, that's probably correct, but where it's incorrect is that while I've been stalling you, we just pressed the button. Use the moment of confusion I've just created to press the button. Let me just, I don't know if I've ever taken the time to do this, but have I ever told you the qualities that I love most in you? In order, number one, resolving things. Love the way you resolve things, particularly disputes. And number one, also tied, button pushing. Two things I love about you, button pushing and the ability to resolve things, chiefly disputes. First thing I thought about you when I saw you, I thought, now, there is a lady who could resolve any button-based disputes if they should arise. A diamond in the rough, if you will, a bloody natural, a born dispute resolution advisor in need of a button. Sorry to interject again, but if you do not push the button, the deadly neurotoxin emitters will come back online, at which point she will most likely fill you to brimming with neurotoxin. I'm not trying to rush you, just throwing that out there for leisurely digestion in your tongue. Okay, here's a good idea. You should definitely press that button.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to the core transfer bin.
Here I go! Wait,
Give
what
it
if
a
this
minute,
hurts?
figure it out.
What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. You are. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we? Ah!
No! Stop! No! 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 No!
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it down. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant. Wait, I've just thought of something. How am I going to get in? You know, being bloody massive and everything. Wait, I know. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting it. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing? No! No! No!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that? No.
Welcome to Portal 2.
This is like the actual.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere,
It's like
well, we are
right
going
behind you.
somewhere alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a
You're
couple
falling next to
facts.
something.
He's not just a regular moron. He's
Oh,
the
there she is.
product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
like, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless. There's a chance.
Okay. Oh, good. Face that.
How is there a bird like 30 miles under the surface?
It could happen. Birds get into Walmart all the time. You get like 3 or 4 inside.
I
You
don't
ever been to
remember the last
Lowe's?
Walmart that was 30 miles under the surface.
I'm just saying, you get a few that get into aperture science and they start breeding, and then next thing you know, you got birds on the ground.
Paul GLaDOS the Burgonator.
Didn't know how, but I knew it.
I like that as he was laughing, the shutters were laughing. So good. It's something.
I think it's just a lamp.
Pretty sure that's the tube you were in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Fuck off.
I am up.
Probably one of my favorite lines. Oh, good, that still works.
Keep out. Do not enter. Do not enter. Condemned testing area. Do not enter. Warning! Not enter. Keep out. Keep out. I'm so excited. This game gets so good. Look.
You're saying it was
Previously it was just fan service. This is where the actual story.
This is like legit where it gets good. Chapter 6. Love it.
It's sad because I played Xbox for so many. So X is like permanently ingrained to
Yeah. It took me a while to get used to PlayStation because of it. Square? Where's Square? There is no Square?
First time I played Until Dawn, couldn't get the quick time events because it was like press Square. I'm like, oh, where's Square?
Right. I had that, I sort of had that with God of War when I played it again with Jesse. Only sort of though, because I did play God of War as a kid.
Right.
But it took me a few minutes. I was like, square, triangle?
You have to like, remember the fight growing up when you had to like fight Ares?
Oh yeah.
Oh. That's not a thing. Oh.
How did be back?
Where's you going?
Restaurant.
Ah.
Hiding.
Flush?
Oh. Ow.
Where's Cheeto? The puffy ones are better. The puffy ones are better. Cheeto?
Thank you.
You did it. What did you do?
Sorry, Paul.
not enter. Tough shot 9. Where?
I think it should be fine. Use button. I see the X now. Ah, yes.
What? BRB.
Oh my god. Going to.
Me one. And maybe Dustin also.
What's that?
You want Dr. Pepper?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Your dad just sent me this.
You can see where I get some of my humor at least.
Black pepper.
Because I definitely would have sent you that also.
Salt in the wound!
This railing is sturdier than I had. Alright.
Reminds me of Dark Souls 2.
Reminds me of Ilano Ruins.
I don't remember what it was called, but it was like the dock area in Dark Souls 2. Like way down.
I never did actually play a lot of Dark Souls.
We got a bar harbor. Y'all see where you go to like
You know,
this.
I bought the season pass for Fallout 4 before the game even came out. I got 40 hours into Fallout 4 and I was like, wait a minute.
Pass.
I don't even enjoy this game.
No pass for what?
Fallout 4.
Season Pass unlocks all the DLC as they release them. It's basically like
Oh.
pre-buy.
This was like
Oh, got it.
2015.
It was my first love for the PS4. I love the story. I like that you got to pick. I picked wrong the first time.
I did not like it.
I went with the Brotherhood, who are a bunch of xenophobic assholes.
I told her, I'm sorry that was your first game.
For the
Fallout?
PS4,
Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are where it's at.
never played.
I just didn't like the entire Fallout series. My friend was like, you should play Fallout 3, so I spent like 2 hours at his house playing it, and I'm like, I don't like this.
It's Skyrim, but in the apocalypse.
Didn't feel like Skyrim. Although I'm pretty sure that's basically how it was explained to me.
Preston Garvey says that there's another encampment in Future Hell.
That was the one faction I never got. Like, I started it, I never finished it. I always had to forget. I got every other faction.
I have 76. Now that they actually added a game to the game, I should play it.
Oh, I hate.
And because there wasn't a game.
I hate.
But now there's actually a game.
Like, I was part of the beta, and nothing could talk to me.
Yeah.
So it was just an open world.
There's an actual, like, legit story and an actual, like, populace of NPCs.
Really.
It's a full game now.
I still hate it. I gave my copy away. I hated it so much.
I have it on my Bethesda account. I bought it at Walmart. It was like $15 for PC. Shit.
Yeah, we paid. My husband got it for me. The beta version for $60. And that was like,
They didn't make the game right until April of this year.
I've heard a lot of people say it's super fun, but also it's Fallout, so I don't care. What? What? What
Great.
thing?
Yeah. Cool. Got through it. Jesus Christ, I am not on my game today. Nope. Nope.
Well, I have news.
This is where the game actually starts? Yeah, great.
What?
What's leaking?
thing is leaking all over the fucking refrigerator.
Why?
I don't know why.
I'm Cave Johnson.
Hi, Cave Johnson.
The voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she is transferring her honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
What?
Hate it.
I am a potato.
Right. Anything else I can be crushed by?
Only your ego.
That was a joke.
No, it wasn't.
No comment.
Let's make sure there's not some dumb, easy way to get up here. Cool. Okay. Nope. No more force. Oh, okay. You're gonna miss it completely. Alright. There is a dumb, easy. Is that how you're supposed to?
Are these white cheddar?
Their puffs of this flavor are better, but these are really good.
Great.
Yeah, I was like, I can't tell if the bag just means it's off-brand or...
I don't know, it's like...
Do you remember when like baked chips were all the rage?
They were never the rage for me.
I did not.
You like baked chips?
She does. Although, I do like the Simply stuff. Like they're more healthy for you. And honestly, if you get the right flavor, like white cheddar, it usually tastes really good.
Oops.
You guys want to know a totally flavorful snack that's totally vegan? Oreos.
Oh. Yep, I do that. Well, alright then. Nope. Alright. I guess that's right.
Just remember, the oyster is your playground.
Alright. Can you keep a good advice?
world is your oyster. The world is your playground.
Why am I eating these? I'm so full and I'm just like, nom nom nom. Definitely an American. I don't know what you're trying to do.
If you shoot the blue portal that way, the way you're looking, it won't mess you up. Just reshoot your blue portal.
Oh no, my blue portal's fine, I think. No. There.
This is delightful.
What?
So this is delightful.
Is it? That's good. Oh.
I'm impressed.
I am confused. Can I? No. That would be too easy, of course. Oh, that was
meant to share this to Facebook. Forgot to. There we go.
Thing sounded just now. It sounded like almost like oxygen. I hope so.
Really?
Physics is a son of a bitch.
I say so.
You better say something.
Oh my god. How may I be of assistance? almost a little too far back. Well, this seems like cheating.
Well, the next play, my friend.
Jeez.
Oh my god, what?
It's just fun watching you struggle.
Great.
Because I've been there. I've done the struggles.
Matter of fact, he drives the struggle bus.
That's right.
Did you guys wind up leaving early today, or was that your scheduled time?
That's usually we're supposed to be done by 3, so usually around 2:30 we wrap up.
Ah.
That's why I gave you a call. I was like, I know they're coming, but kind of close.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened leading up to that specific moment. I had to do a service call, which turned out to be much longer than expected. And then immediately, while I was on that service call, I got called to go do another service call. Plus, I hadn't eaten yet. I drove to Hardee's, got myself some food, had about 4 minutes to wolf it all down, and then I went, after I finished wolfing it down, I picked up my dad and hauled ass up there.
Jesus. Yeah, I would have met you if I could have, but
Yeah, if you had told me that the bike was like not prepared for
right.
selling, then I would have been like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if he would have told you it wasn't
Yeah,
ready, you'd have been like, well, then we'll do it later.
Right. I even scheduled the shit out on like Friday.
Right. What an idiot. So what's he gonna do exactly? He's gonna clean it off. But what else?
He's gonna clean it up. He said he's gonna look around town for a specific part. A hat cock, something like that. It's a filter that runs up inside from the fuel line into the gas pump.
So you can't do it in this one.
And he's basically just gonna make sure it runs. It runs just fine, he says. I'm gonna take him at face value until we can test drive it.
Yeah, especially buying a used one.
Yeah.
Having someone
But I did see the auto, and it did say 4K on it, so very, very low mileage. She said she drove it for only a year, 1980. It's honestly, it's in good condition. The tank is a little rusted. That stuff he used to empty out the old gas tank is kind of bothersome, but I could probably either get a new tank or pour some Coke on it.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, like I said, as long as you're happy with it, that's what's gonna matter.
Yeah. It's a lot smaller than I would have imagined a 440 would be, but I think it'll be perfect.
As long as you're happy with it, because I don't mind waiting. I mean, you know, it's at this point it's out of my hands anyway. I gave you the money, so
I mean, you can have the money.
No, no. No, I'm saying like if you want to wait, that's entirely your prerogative. But if you want it,
I want it.
then fucking get it. You know.
I'm ready.
No, let me touch you. Oh, touching.
Oh! Ah!
Oh my goodness. By George, I think she's got it.
Wow.
That's what I was gonna say.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I love that part. Just
You'll know when
I
the
think you
test
can figure this part out.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Future is here. It's under the Earth's crust.
Spirit of
Wait, what? Shower curtain salesman.
You didn't know that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Aperture Science originally started as Aperture Curtains.
There's a, that makes that so much more funny, goddammit. There used to be a, shower curtain you could buy that said Aperture on it.
You didn't know that?
And I wanted one so bad, but not that I was dying.
Yeah, that was how he started his company.
That's hilarious. Also, potato science. National Potato Board. Promotion of potato science.
Why is that newspaper written in Arabic?
Technically, all newspapers are written in Arabic. Runner-up. 2 years in a row. Oof.
Well, there's a gap.
Well, yeah. 2 awards. I don't know.
I wonder who their competitor is.
I wonder. Oh man, this is where it really starts to get confusing. This is where I started having real issues. Good luck. Wait for attendant. I guess you're the attendant.
That was Siren Head for like 0.1 seconds.
What the fuck is Siren Head even from? I think I've
I
seen
think
them.
it's just an art piece that took off.
Interesting. I don't think I was confused in this chamber in particular, but
You might want to drop a save.
why?
Unless the game allows it.
But I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, that I started getting stuck. It gets... Oof.
A testing sphere.
never seen this.
Yeah, I saw a compilation of like 1 million of those. They made me laugh. Like my favorite one was like they made it by a predator, but it was actually a catcher.
That would be so terrifying.
That would be absolutely horrifying.
Not even the flying through the air, but the landing and then hearing the click. Like, I'd just be like, oh, it's gonna fall.
Wanna grab me and
Just a drinking. Drinking. Cook is so bad. My least favorite scene.
I find it hard to call it a soft drink.
Right?
It's like a drink. Once week, one's like, oh, my throat.
What would have happened if she didn't hit that gel? Oh, did it open the door?
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
What if that's the actual facility creating portal gun? You have to start from scratch, not use it. I wonder.
What's today? 17th. Guess what comes out tomorrow?
But like so.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
Gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
I'm interested to see how the game plays, but I'm not buying it right off the bat.
I have the Games Pass for Xbox.
Oh yeah.
You should come over more.
Yeah, I definitely want to try it out. I want to know how realistic it is, because it might be very useful for me.
Google Images, or I'm sorry, Bing Images, apparently has 4 petabytes worth of accurate imaging, and they're using a database
Yeah.
of those 4 petabytes of imaging.
Yeah, I was reading your I like that this is a slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass. I was reading though that there's so many, so much that they've got on a server,
Yeah.
so your computer doesn't actually have to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's like procedurally generated, kind of like No Man's Sky, so that you don't like bog down the system. It's like anything that you see in front of you is loaded with RAM. Everything that you don't see behind you is like dropped from RAM. I guess they only have like 25 uber detailed cities.
I don't know. I was reading with the if you buy the $120 version, you get like shitload of extra planes.
Yeah, you
and
get like
cities.
commercial that's there.
Like they're doing Denver and Salt Lake. I'm definitely, if I get it, that's probably the one I'd get. But I'd have to
the big one.
But I would have to see how in depth. Because, like I said, it could be super duper useful for me, or it might just be fun.
It's both. The only way it would actually be super duper useful for you is if you got the rudders and the steering.
Well, not even that. If it can help me, like I've got the flying part down already. So if it can just help me with the mechanics of how everything works and all that, like get it in my brain, which I'm not expecting the world, obviously, but if it can, then that's a huge boon. And if it can't, then I guess I won't. Either way, I'll probably get it eventually, but it's more of a matter of should I buy it sooner or later, you know? I noticed how the music completely changed. You're first. You. Or
The
amateur
lab
science
boys just
first.
informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
You didn't know Varric was in this, did you? He kind of reminds me of Varric, like legit. That's so fun. Next test chamber, this one. Luck getting there though. I love that they had portal guns, but they were still on like standardized rotary telephones.
Right.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Just think this right here has been running back and forth for probably decades.
Millennia.
Hold B to prevent bouncing. Oh. Jesus.
What?
I knew you'd have to be excited about that after we talked about it. I didn't know he was getting that version. That's awesome.
Well, that's why I'm asking. I don't actually.
I told him it came out, or it comes out on the 17th, like a day ago. And I was like, this one starts out.
There was a legit bug just calling in my weird second without here.
Boing, boing.
Isn't that fun? I love that part.
Ball bouncing. I also, like I said, it also gives you other airports. I think there's like 4 or 5 airports per increase in addition.
With more to be released.
Yeah. It looks so freaking pretty though. It won't look quite that pretty if I get it. But
It'll look that pretty if Faith gets it.
probably. I might download it on your computer just for fun.
Oh, I
Look
meant
up
on
her-
the PS5.
Ah. That's unfortunate that it won't be on the PS5 because it's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Oh.
But nah, I'm not too worried about how it looks, because I mean I used to play Flight Simulator back in 90.
1999,
Yeah.
so.
That shit did not look great, but it was still fun.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
I love that for this super fancy advanced science group, they do not have their shit together.
Ben's like, alright, that's it. I'm just gonna Xbox One X or an Xbox Series X. Just for Flight Simulator.
That'd be ridiculous.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Dave Johnson. What a man.
I'll do that, but
Nikola
In
Tesla?
No,
the
Tesla?
Tesla car.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
There you go. This is how I imagine it.
Dude, same! Dude, for real.
Like you walk into
He's
a
like-
factory and this is what it sounds
He's
like.
an idiotic genius.
It's amazing. No,
That's
I
like the perfect way of describing him. Holy shit.
definitely did not even imagine I could get some place it. I thought for sure, because I didn't have a computer.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, that's neat. I'd love to have it, but
You have an Xbox One?
oh yeah, I guess so. Are they releasing it for the one?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I'd rather have it on a computer at this point.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Oh, that NVIDIA driver that we saw that needed to be updated? That's specifically for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
No.
Gigs.
I don't think my computer has that. I'll have to check. Check it out. Paint the world blue.
Calm down, Azul.
I like that somehow you ended up hitting only the wall.
Dude, I've wanted for a long time to do racing at feathers.
I mean, I've seen reports that they have, and then I've seen reports that they haven't. Oh!
Why didn't that work?
There's just barely a second off.
if the multiverse theory is true, there's a universe where it isn't.
I've heard that. That's such a good one. Or probably that universe.
Probably. The truth lives in the dark timeline.
Wah!
I hope they don't do like a timed release where you have to wait till 9 a.m.
Isn't that how it works?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be August 18th in like 3 hours.
Oh, I see. Like, you don't want them to... You want it to be released at 12.
Yeah, so I can start to download.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come over and check that out.
For sure.
I don't know, I just couldn't justify getting Game Pass. Like, it's awesome, but that on top of, like, having an Xbox Live, which I don't have anymore, but PlayStation Plus and all those other... There's a point where you have to limit your subscriptions. If they do what we were thinking they were gonna do and, like, combine Xbox Game Pass with Xbox Live, 100% worth it.
Actually, Game Pass Ultimate is, you get Game Pass and Xbox Live.
Yeah, but isn't it just basically the same price as buying them separate? At that point, it's the same ordeal, though.
It is the same ordeal. So here's the list of what you get and what you don't get versus pricing. You gotta do it just scroll down. Oh wow, you tell the airport. That's...
I mean, I was looking at all this on Steam.
Oh, that's a shame. They didn't add Heathrow to the base. Or San Fran. I've flown into San Fran since airports.
It'd be kind of nice to have an airport you actually know, huh?
I told Dad that the game's 150 gigs. He's like, well, at least it's not terabytes. I was like, soon. Soon. Plays Call of Duty is over 300 gigs right now.
Warzone? It's insane. I deleted Warzone because it was so much.
Dude, I'm telling you, the PS5 releasing an 825 gigabyte SSD, it's gonna be like 3-4 gigs.
Yeah. Like, it sounds like a shitload, but then when you actually think about it. Now, if you exclusively play indie games, it's gonna be like 800 games.
Yeah, exactly. Just getting back to playing where here's what's included. I had to look over those real quick. Are you just painting the whole room?
Yes.
Nice. It does not like the human skeleton.
I kind of wish if you accidentally got it on yourself, like something happened.
Did you just blow up the gel by shooting it? I didn't know. I didn't.
Did she do that?
Almost 10 years later.
I didn't even see her do it. That's awesome. Why are you painting the whole room?
Because why not?
Yeah, there's a lot of airports.
I'll only be rocking the base version.
That's okay though. I'll be getting the super version if you get it.
Right.
Yeah, if you're getting it for free, why buy it? Or free, so to speak.
I paid $5 a month
Really? Is it only 5? That's not
for a
terrible.
Games Pass piece. Also, I tried out Grounded. It's very reminiscent of like Ark and Rust.
I'm personally fine with that. Faith was interested in it, but I don't know. Like I said, I think we should consider doing it for... we should consider doing it for our next game after we beat Divinity. That being said, that is quite a ways off at this point, seeing as Divinity keeps getting canceled. What? Looking at the peripherals that you can buy. I might have to buy some of them though. Flight rudder pedals and a yoke system would be cool.
I will say it does give the minimum specs and the recommended specs, and there's one thing that your computer technically doesn't meet on the minimum, which is your CPU. So it's definitely gonna have to be played on mode.
As long as I can play it without issue. I'll have to, I don't know.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be.
I wish there was like a demo you could download.
Yeah. I might throw my Xbox Live on your computer by downloading it.
But we can always get rid of it afterwards if it, either way, do like a test if you want to do that. 1600 FES stick plus throttle plus rudder, that'd be cool.
How much all that jazz costs? Probably too much.
I have to get an upgrade for my computer. Honestly, like I'm not even kidding. It would save me so much money if it's as in depth as it sounds. If I can learn a ton of shit. That was fun. If I could learn a ton of shit sitting at home instead of spending, you know, $100 an hour to go fly or whatever.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like, there's a difference between, like, you can drive in GTA, but that doesn't mean you're driving in real life.
That's true, but that's why I'm gonna have to see how in depth it is. I think that that's the way they should be teaching, though. Honestly, is like make a simulator that goes through all the shit you have to be doing in real life. It'd be a much cheaper and easier alternative for at least getting you initiated into what you're doing. Faith and I were talking about this the other night. Like, they should do that with doctors and everything. For the basic shit, of course. Have you been having fun with blues? Bouncing around. Bouncy, bouncy. What is that from? Bouncy, bouncy.
That Ren and Stimpy.
Eevee.
Looks like it does launch at midnight.
Hold B to stop bouncing. I wonder if there's a way to link your YouTube to mine, like when we do stuff like this.
Well, I know that Twitch has like a party stream or co-stream or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if YouTube does. Although I will say that if there was, both PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect did a dual stream the other day of playing Fall Guys, but I had to watch both of their streams on 2 separate tabs. So I don't know if YouTube has it set up. Wish I had enough pull at YouTube to recommend something like that, but I don't get a YouTube contact until I have 100,000 subs. Only 99,000 more to go.
Right. Jesus. You get an actual like contact from YouTube?
Yeah, you get your own personal representative.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I easily could have been a YouTube star. Like, it sounds like something everybody would say, but like when YouTube first took off the ground, I bought a camera and started uploading videos. That's like when my videos started getting up. I think it was like a year in.
Had I continued, dude, YouTube was literally handed to me on a silver platter. Fucking, like, steak knife, fork, big old juicy filet mignon in the middle. I totally could have abused it.
Yeah.
I could have had like million subs.
Yeah.
But I just didn't.
Like I see people like, as much as I do not like his channel or anything, but like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He started way back when it started.
Logan Paul? No. He started because he got a following on Vine.
Oh, well there was someone, Sean maybe?
Shane. Awesome.
Maybe it was him.
Yeah.
One of them, Rhea used to watch him, Jesse's ex-wife. And anyway, they started like right at the beginning, and I swear they didn't look any older than I did when I was doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that could have been me. All I would have had to do is continue.
Same.
Stupid.
Had I actually continued uploading when I got featured in that Raccoon Eggs video, I know for a fact I could have easily gotten millions of subs. I could have been up there with like Smitty and the Dew, Soup and all those guys who actually don't give a fuck about us.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame because we could have had money. It's essentially where I'm
I don't know
at.
if those guys really make money.
You don't think so?
No, all their videos get demonetized because YouTube doesn't believe in copy.
Still, but then you could be like Dr. Disrespect as an example, how he moved from Twitch to YouTube.
Yeah.
You could have done that, but in reverse.
I don't know. There was just something about being handed success. I don't know. I can't explain it. It felt wrong. Being like, here, you can just have this gigantic shovel of success. And I was like, I wanted to earn that.
I don't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but personally, I'd have been like,
I know. I think back on that
Or
a
at least-
lot, and I probably should have, but it is what it is.
at least I would have in my current day. I don't know about back then. Like I said, I got in on the ground floor essentially. I just didn't keep going.
Same. I'll show you some of my first YouTube videos. Cool garbage here.
Same, but so are the guy I was talking about, whichever one it was. Like, I mean, you've seen my videos. I know, because
I
you've come
love they were pure early YouTube content.
Oh yeah.
My very first YouTube video. It's me playing guitar very badly. Uploaded in like 2009. Or maybe 2010. Maybe that's a solid.
Oh, I was so much younger than that. I was 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like legit. That video where I'm like dancing around and shit. I was either 12 or 13. Actually, I know I was 13 because I knew which house I was in. Is it bad that I aged myself which house I lived in at the time?
Dude, I did the same thing.
We moved so much when we lived in
Like,
Texas.
was I at the Glenroy house when that happened, or was I at the Shady house, or was I at my apartment?
You like a hint or something?
I was just gonna stare at it.
Alright, well, let me know if you would like assistance. There's a point, like, I don't mind helping after you've tried your hardest to figure it out. And you've definitely done that. I have seen you do everything at this point.
There's no shame in saying that this part's fucking tough. 'Cause this part's fucking
Like I
tough.
said when you got here, this is where shit hits the walls. There was one part here where I got stuck for so fucking long. These gel, this gel, oh god.
Ooh, wow,
Brings
I
back
went up
memories.
11 subscribers in the last, like, 3 days.
I want to. You know what? Tomorrow while I'm at work, I'm making a goal for myself. While I'm at work, because all I do is sit at my phone anyway, I'm gonna look into seeing if there's a way we can actually at least link your shit to mine in a way. That way when we do shit like this, all your fans are like, oh, he's doing, you know. Because, I mean, I'm sure your people would like to see this too.
They do. I get comments, like, at least once a quarter. I'm like, Beastly, come back.
And you're just over here, I'm doing things, it's just...
I'll read you one of the most recent ones I commented. People are like, oh shit, you're uploading again. I'm like, oh. Where is it? and I respond to like 99% of my comments.
Yeah. I mean, I try to respond. Problem is, usually I see comments like days after they posted them.
Yeah.
Like I had somebody comment on one of my Horizon videos, and I didn't see it for 2 days. And I looked over. It was they commented while I was streaming it.
Yeah.
And I got on there and I'm like, dude, sorry. Jesus. YouTube is definitely not the ideal streaming platform, but
I agree.
Twitch is also not the ideal streaming platform.
Big agree.
And there's not really anything out
Honestly, I was thinking about this either yesterday or the day before. All of the streaming that we've been doing on YouTube actually made me realize that, you know, YouTube is not this difficult challenge that I was making myself seem like it was. I was like, oh man, you know, it's gonna be difficult because I don't have all the buttons that I want, but you know, I can just include links in the description.
Yeah.
And the reason that made me think about it is because I saw how easy it was for YouTube Studio to go live when Facebook Studio would look. And Dr. Disrespect had all of his like links like he would have had in his Twitch channel just listed out in the description.
Yeah. Put links in the
Well,
description.
fuck, this is... I'm like, I've legitimately contemplated just getting rid of my Twitch altogether.
Honestly, I would prefer, like legit, I would prefer to stream on Facebook because that's where everyone is.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, they're probably the worst platform to stream on right now. But like
Facebook gaming, or at least it was when I tried to stream on it.
But like YouTube, the way I do it is I go on YouTube and then I share it to Facebook, and then all my friends know, at least know I'm streaming. When you were streaming on Facebook, it was easy to watch you, and I even got a notification you're streaming. But setting up is a huge part of that. Oh, that's good. I was a little worried her blue was gonna go away. She's definitely done that before. After this test chamber, you want to do a little Castlevania?
This test.
You're probably right. It would be disorienting as fuck, but it would be so fun. So fun. I would absolutely have a blast.
That actually makes me think. Because I know for a fact that Valve has it in their head that VR is the next evolution in gaming. Like the next big thing.
Definitely.
And they didn't release a Half-Life until they had their own VR that they were happy with. I'm thinking maybe we might see Portal 3 with VR.
I'm betting before that though, especially because it's Valve and they're mostly scared of 3s. I'm betting before that they would more likely release Portal 2 VR. I'm hoping that VR does take some steps forward pretty soon. Because I would love, like the Oculus Quest is huge. I would love something like that, but a little more capable. So it sounds like Saturday, it's just gonna be you and me. And maybe Faith, if she wants to go, but to go look at that bike.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe you can teach me a thing or two about shifting. I think I've got balance down.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I've got it all down. I'm not the smoothest person at shifting, but I can tell you how to do it.
My dad's afraid to let me ride his 1600, and I actually agree with him on it.
Right.
I timidly asked him, I was like, would it be a good idea for my practice on yours? He's like, honestly, no.
I mean, he did say it's super heavy.
And his bike weighs a good
The best way to do it is probably just gonna be on your own bike.
Yeah. So shifting is left ankle, right? Or left heel, I mean?
Yeah, so I was told that it's basically the same for all bikes. So I'll just tell you how I do it on mine. But it's you gotta pull in the clutch, and then of course first gear's down. So you're in neutral, first gear's down, 1. And then
down.
So this is the pedal, you shift it down, push it down.
Your toes.
Okay, with your foot, your toes, your foot, whatever. And then to go to second and onward, it's up from that point on, which is odd. And I've definitely shifted into neutral a few times on accident, going from first to second.
Wait, so how do you shift up?
So you put you slide your foot underneath it and you push it up.
Really? There's gotta be an easy way.
Right? That's exactly what I said. But no, that's how it works. Maybe it's slightly different on different bikes, but that's how mine works. You push it down and then you put your foot under it and pull up.
I wonder if like you push it down just ever so slightly and then like you just pull your foot up.
What do you mean?
Wait. So first is down.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you can shift with your heel, so maybe shifting like in second. Push with your feet down with your heel.
Well, okay, so this is your foot and this is the paddle. So you've got your where your foot's actually gonna rest here. Your foot's probably gonna rest like with your heel on the actual rest. And then here's the shifter. So you push it down and then you'll, and the way I do it personally is I'll pull my foot out and go around. That's just easier. Pull it back. But, and then shove.
I'll look this up because there has to be a better way.
Right? I was like, I legit asked when we were looking at bikes, I was like, is there an automatic? But apparently they're, first of all, costly and don't work that well.
I'm just gonna let you read the sentence and see where I fucked up.
I'm probably shoved.
Read the first sentence. The one I wrote.
How to properly.
Where did I fuck up that sentence? I fixed it. Where do you think I fucked up?
How to shift properly.
No.
You know,
God damn it.
that's funny.
With a poop knife.
That coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium can harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Hey, you got it!
Yeah. I watched her do exactly what I've done on so many of these chest chambers. She figured it out and she went, oh. Yeah. Sorry. Would you like to stop here and play or watch Castlevania? We do have time, or do you want to continue? It is
9:36.
what he said. I thought you were going to bed at 11.
9:37.
If you want to keep going, you fully can. But I had a feeling you were done after that last one. Because 100% you went through everything I've been through. Maybe not on that particular chamber, but you, especially the end, that sigh, oh, I felt it. Alright. That will be the end of our stream.
I like how we got all philosophical
Did
and started talking about.
Oh, yeah. Like, wait, what? Alright, until next time, guys.